Hi everyone. Welcome to Level Up channel. You may have developed the habit of searching for outstanding yields when investing in dividends. While yields of 10% are appealing, they are useless if the corporation is unable to continue making the payments. These 15 businesses have distributed dividends for at least 100 years. Yes, you heard it well, 100 years. They intend to do so for another 100. I love this kind of companies. Now, let's get into the list. Stock 1. Pont and Nemours. Paid dividends since 1904. Commonly known as DuPont, Pont and Nemours is an American chemical and polymers firm. Its French name comes from its founder, who is a chemist and industrialist named Eleuthère Irénée Pont and Nemours. The past 2 years for DuPont have not been good, as evidenced by their payout ratio, which is currently hovering around 100%, while 3 years ago it was only 50% based on free cash flow. Unfortunately, the company recently cut its payout by a stunning 20%. Dividend yield, 2.14%. Dividend safety, 60. Dividend growth, minus 26% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 32%. Stock 2, General Mills. Paid dividends since 1898. General Mills is a food production company best known for its cereals. It has discovered countless methods to turn wheat into food. General Mills is in strong financial position and is prudent enough to see the company and its dividend through any challenging years with a payout ratio of about 50%. Dividend yield, 2.73%. Dividend safety, 69. Dividend growth, 1% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 51%. Stock 3, Edison International. Paid dividends since 1910. Edison is a utility firm that promotes green living, has no free cash flow. In fact, it has a 5-year history of negative cash flow totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. However, a utility's earnings payout ratio is more meaningful. Their free cash flow is usually negative due to their capital-intensive investments and long payback periods. They issue debt and equity to cover the funding gap. So, keep in mind that this is not an issue. Dividend yield, 4.85%. Dividend safety, 60. Dividend growth, 6% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 60%. Stock 4, Johnson Controls. Paid dividends since 1887. Johnson Controls is a significant manufacturer of HVAC and battery products. The yield on Johnson Controls stock is nothing to get thrilled about, but it has quietly increased in recent years. However, there is room to increase the dividend or keep it at the same level for the next 100 years because payout rates in previous years were at a fairly conservative 40%. Dividend yield, 2.19%. Dividend safety, 55. Dividend growth, 9% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 44%. Stock 5, Church & Dwight. Paid dividends since 1901. Church & Dwight Company produces and sells specialty, home, and personal care goods. Dividend yield, 1.44%. Dividend safety, 99. Dividend growth, 7% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 35%. Stock 6, Stanley Black & Decker. Paid dividends since 1877. Although the term Black & Decker conjures images of power tools, this multifaceted corporation is more than just a supplier of products. Though it was still below the advised level of 70% in previous years, the payout ratio was greater in those years. However, last year's dramatic surge in free cash flow cut the payout ratio in half, to 33%. Dividend yield, 4.18%. Dividend safety, 90. Dividend growth, 6% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 47%. Stock 7, Exxon Mobil. Paid dividends since 1882. One of the oldest oil corporations in the world, Exxon Mobil was established in 1870 as a division of John D. Rockefeller's Standard Oil empire. The company has grown to become one of the biggest petroleum and petrochemical firms in the world, from a local refiner and distributor of kerosene used in lamps. Dividend yield, 3.20%. Dividend safety, 80. Dividend growth, 3% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 28%. Stock 8, Eli Lilly. Paid dividends since 1885. LLY may be expensive given that its dividend yield is 46% below its 5-year average and that its projected price-to-earnings ratio is higher than typical. Unless they are overly bullish on LLY's long-term prospects, income investors might prefer to wait for a better valuation. Dividend yield, 1.07%. Dividend safety, 96. Dividend growth, 11% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 45%. Stock 9, Consolidated Edison. Paid dividends since 1885. In order to power New York street lamps with gas rather than whale oil, Consolidated Edison was established in 1823 as the New York Gas Light Company. The gas firms in the state had decades of expansion, but in 1879, after Thomas Edison created the incandescent light bulb, the outlook for the sector was altered. Dividend yield, 3.60%. Dividend safety, 90. Dividend growth, 3% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 66%. Stock 10, Yugi. Paid dividends since 1885. Yugi Corporation is a propane, gas, and power distributor with a global presence. Its dividend represents less than 30% of the stable and cautious company's free cash flow. The long-term dividend is also maintained while moving slowly and steadily. Dividend yield, 4.10%. Dividend safety, 99. Dividend growth, 8% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 54%. Stock 11, Procter & Gamble. Paid dividends since 1891. P&G, PG, another ubiquitous manufacturer of consumables, produces everything your family would require, including soap, razors, and paper towels. With payout ratios that have consistently fallen below 70% and annual free cash flow of over $10 billion, P&G may need to reduce its dividend, but it is in strong long-term form. Dividend yield, 2.67%. Dividend safety, 99. Dividend growth, 5% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 63%. Stock 12, Coca-Cola. Paid dividends since 1893. Coca-Cola will keep paying its dividend for the next 100 years thanks to its high brand awareness, moderate payout ratio, and moderate payment rate. Dividend yield, 2.96%. Dividend safety, 80. Dividend growth, 4% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 70%. Stock 13, Colgate Palmolive. Paid dividends since 1895. Colgate Palmolive is a personal care and pet food corporation with goods that may be found in every American home. Colgate Palmolive, which is smaller than Procter & Gamble, limits its dividend payments to 50% of its cash flow. This company will continue to be successful and pay dividends in the far future because to fiscal prudence and reliable products in a sector that will never go away. Dividend yield, 2.55%. Dividend safety, 90. Dividend growth, 3% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 62%. Stock 14, PPG Industries. Paid dividends since 1899. PPG Industries is a Fortune 500 American business that provides specialty materials, paints, and coatings around the world. PPG is headquartered in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and has operations in more than 70 nations. It is the world's biggest coatings company by revenue. Dividend yield, 2.13%. Dividend safety, 93. Dividend growth, 8% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 39%. Stock 15, Chubb. Paid dividends since 1902. Chubb Limited is an American company established in Zurich, Switzerland. It is the parent firm of Chubb, the biggest publicly traded property and casualty company in the world, which offers insurance products encompassing property and casualty, accident and health, reinsurance, and life insurance. Chubb is also active in the London insurance market at Lloyd's. Dividend yield, 1.56%. Dividend safety, 99. Dividend growth, 3% per year in the last 5 years. Payout ratio, 22%. This is it. Remember, I am not a financial advisor. Don't forget to make your own due diligence before investing. I hope the list helps add some companies to your watch list and maybe portfolio. I personally try to invest in companies that have good records of dividends payments. What better than 100 years or more of records? Please push the like button if you like the video and subscribe to the channel for similar content. I'll see you next time.